beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olayinka and this is Yinka Beams. Welcome to Yinka Beams. I just want to be vulnerable with you. First invitation I got in my business, in my big business, and I got this invitation in 2021. Okay, so if you're watching this video and this is your first time of seeing my face, my name is Olayinka and you're welcome to Yinka Beams. Please. Okay, so in 2021, one particular afternoon, I just received a message, and the message says that I'm an expert in my field. I changed my phone. It's not because of that. I will have put up the message here, and that I'm an expert in my field, and they found me on an hashtag on Instagram, that they want to invite me, that are giving me an invitation for me to come on air on the television, Mitv to be precise. It's a Yoruba segment, but it's on Mitv in 2021. Yes. So that's how come it's going to be like a 15 minutes or a 20-minute program. I think that section, they used to talk about entrepreneurship and every other thing. So that day they wanted to do something about entrepreneurship, and they went online and they went to search for different people in their field, and they found me worthy to reach out to. It's important that you remember that the business that you do, that whatever you do in life, that you are leaving a footprint on the surface of the earth, that you are trying to make an impact in the life of people. They're trying to tell people that if I can do it, you can do it. So that business that you do, it can even be an inspiration to another person. It can be you can impact the life of another person. You can encourage, you can educate another person through that business that you do. How? Through the way you do your things, the way you run your business activities, the way you relate to people. Maybe it could even be your jovial self or your friendly self, your smiley self. Somebody can even say, I love that person. She's so beautiful. It could even be your beauty. Yes. There's something called law of attraction. So something must attract somebody to something. So in that business, it could be something, it could even be your laughter. Something, I love the way she laughs. It could even be your gap teeth. Some people I have a friend, her name is Diola. She has a gap teeth. Sorry, is it gap teeth or gap tooth? Sure, that's what I'm saying. She has gap and teeth and hair, and it's so beautiful on her. Somebody can even say, I love your eyeball. Like some people tell me, I love your dimple. And so somebody can even say, I'm patronizing you today because of your dimple. Yes, different people have different reasons why they will patronize you. Now you need to be able to position yourself very well for people to find you at the right time. So she came into my inbox and sent me a message. At the first time, I was like, I want to come and hold in here. Lambale. But then I looked at her and I'm like, oh, she's not a scammer. She introduced herself as she's a presenter on MITV in 2021. I still have a contact in my phone, and that they want me to come on here to talk about my business. It was a live invitation. I was so excited that day. I couldn't contain my excitement. It was just 2021, and I started taking my business serious in 2020. I started Christy Business and Accessories in 2018. And so 2018, 2019, I started working in a K company as a front desk officer and as an admin officer. And so in 2019 was the first time I bought I paid for a class online. 2020 during Corona COVID-19 was one of the best years of my life. That was when I took it very serious. It was a lockdown, so I did more of online trainings. I even paid for a 1 month membership course. I paid for classes. That year, 2020, was the year I learned about ebook writing. And today, I have 4 books to my name, and I'm even working on 2 more books. One for my second brand, which is CAC registration, and the second one for Christy Business and Accessories. They are all free. So in the next few months or few weeks, I'm going to be having 6 books to my name. But as I speak right now, I have 4 books to my name. Now, what am I telling you? How I got this invitation was because I was showing up every day for my big business. Can I burst your bubble? It's not every single day for that time that I was in my business that customers were coming. I went days without customer. Even right now that I'm speaking in 2024, there are still days, there are still weeks that there will not be customers. But how will you know? You will not know because I keep showing up. I keep coming up with different content ideas. I keep recording videos. I keep creating content. That's because I understand that there's something called the law of what's that word? I'm trying to remember the word. The law of accumulation. There's something called the law of accumulation. The law of accumulation means that when you do so many things, when you do things bit by bit, when you now want to check what you have done in 1 year or just it will even be in 1 month, you realize that you have done a whole lot. That is something called the law of accumulation. Is it accumulation? Yes, it's accumulation. The law of accumulation. When you accumulate, things are accumulating. So stop waiting for the things to be big before you do small small things, small small things. Don't wait for the day you have 1,000 orders, because let me burst your bubble. If you cannot handle 2 orders, God will not bring 1,000 orders your way, because you will break down, because you do not have the capacity to be able to run and handle 1,000 orders. But if you are able to do 1 order successful, you did 3 orders successful, you did 10, you did 15, a day will come you will do 500. That is because as you grow, you are building capacity. Hey, as you grow in that business, make sure you build capacity. There are some things that you will not have now because you have not gotten to that level where you have grown and you have built capacity. Just like a child, if you are watching me in here and you have a car, I do not have a car, but maybe you have a car at home. They say you have a 7-year-old boy, that a 7-year-old can talk. That's why. And a 7-year-old say, Daddy, please give me your car key. I want to drive. Will you, as a mother or as a father or as an aunt or as an uncle, give your nephew, your niece, your child or your boy, your girl, that key to drive a car because you love the child? You love the child, no doubt. Nobody can contend that with you. But will you give the boy or your girl child the key to drive a car at age 7? Will you? The answer is no, because your boy or your son or your daughter has not built capacity. He or she has not grown to the level where he or she can successfully sit in front of the steering and drive a car successfully without hitting the wall. That is what happens in your business. If you do not build capacity, you do not show up, opportunities like this will not come your way. I just want to be vulnerable with you. Yes. So when I got the message, I now realized that they were true, and I booked, and they gave me the day that the session will air. And she also told me to come with maybe two of my products, which is, so I went with a coral. I think I went with like four. That day I had to make a new Ankara dress that was made by my younger sister, who is a fashion stylist. And which I did I even carry that day? I'm going to look for the picture, and I'm going to attach it to this video. And I went with a 2-layer coral and another seed beads and crystal necklace. And that day I wore a pearl earring. I can still remember vividly. But I was told that that when I'm talking and I want them to display my advertisement. I know that, okay, they are trying to gather, trying to gather people to come on their platform. And also it's also a win for me, because I've never been on air before. If anybody have told me that I went to university, I am a BSc degree holder, and I studied psychology for 4 years. It's almost reached like 5 years because of strike. If anybody had told me that the first thing that would take me to the television to air, people will see me live and direct, is the skills and the business that I started when I was in my final year. I started bead business. This I started Christy beads. I started learning. I did not start Christy beads in my final year. I started learning about bead in 2014. Then I started Crystal beads in 2018, 4 years after. 2014 was my final year and we finished in 2015. So I went to 2016, we went for service. 2017 I came back. 2017 I was looking for a job and the job was not forthcoming. I think the job I got a new job, and then so I decided to, okay, before the job came, I decided to someone that is, so I cannot talk about Christy Beats without mentioning his name. His name is Mr. Kunle. He was the one that said, Hola, you said you learnt beat. Yeah, I said yes. He said, why don't you just create a blog for your beat? And that was when I learned about blogging. Yes, I blogged about beat. I love writing, and so I created a that time there was a free blog site, but now my blogging site is no longer functioning because in 2 years ago my domain expired and there was no money for me to renew it. When I there was now money, the person that was helping me to renew it said that my domain name christybeats.com is no longer available. So in future I can still have a blogging site, but I'll have to choose maybe Christy Beats and I will add something into it because I think christybeats.com is no longer available. I haven't checked one out, but the last time that I wanted to, that was like over a year ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, safe. They said, so I just said, well, I'm not even doing it again. Let me focus on, because writing content and writing about the things I do is not something that is very easy. I got few people that read my this thing. I shared it to my friends, my family, and they supported me. So how I got this invitation, which is the essence of this video, is that I was showing up. So there were days that customers did not come, but I did not mind because I understand the law of accumulation. That when you do things bit by bit, like a drop of water makes a mighty ocean. You don't just wait for you to get the ocean. You have to start with the water. You don't wait for you to get a full mug. Just start with a cup. Just start with a small things before a flower is built. Like before a flower is like this, it started with this and then it moved to this and it moved to this, then it became a full branch. Is it branch? You sure understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you what I did. When I was posting, I was using an hashtag. Yes. Remember I said hashtag. So she found me on an hashtag. So business owners, if you want to grow your business, irrespective of the industry you find yourself, hashtag still works right now in 2024. I'm recording this video on the 8th of November, and hashtag still works. So you can decide to be including hashtag in your post. Hashtag work most especially on Instagram. So irrespective of the business that you do, make sure that you are including some hashtags. Some hashtags are dead. Some hashtag can make mark to disable your page. You have to know how to do all of these things. So that time I was so, because I remember I said in 2019 I learned. So in 2019 I learned and I bought courses. So I understood it. So I learned there that use hashtag. So that was where she saw me, and the hashtag she saw me is Niger Beats. Niger Beats. Include it on the screen. So I use this hashtag in my, even till now I still use Niger Beats. That because there are some people that will go on that hashtag to look for the particular vendor that they need. That is what she did. She went there to that hashtag and she was searching through the videos and she found my page and she reached out, and I went there. It was beautiful. Even before I finished that session, after I finished the live this year, my phone was buzzing. I remember one woman that wanted to learn, but she didn't later learn again. But I received like few calls that day, and I'm like, oh, I felt this. So that day they told me to pay 15,000 naira, so that they included my name, my brand name, and my phone number. So people were calling the phone number that was displayed on the screen. I gladly paid because that was the first time in my life ever. In 2021, that was in 2021. Now this is 2024. I have not gotten any other invitation. I know that I'm going to get very soon. Maybe the next one is going to be CNN or BBC. My business is not where it used to be. It's not where I'm going, but I am not where I used to be. I thank God for everything. So what I'm saying to you is that don't wait till you get 1,000 orders. Even if you get one order, post it and say, if one order came in today, if it is 5 order, post it. Now I have recorded 18 bulk orders for my business. When I started before, it was last year that I got my first bulk orders, which was 18. If any bulk order come like 50, I know that I have the capacity. I'll just be able to know that I will need someone to assist me, because then when I got the bulk orders, I did it myself and I wanted to faint. It was not funny. I gave them 2 weeks to deliver. It was a coral set of two layers. 2 weeks to deliver. It wasn't funny. I was up and running. I went to the market myself, did the delivery, I did the delivery through a logistic company, but I did the production, everything. And after the orders, there were so many back and forth. Some people wanted to change something, they wanted to remove this one, I had this one. It was not even palatable at all. So that bulk orders was not something I want to experience again, because those people, they really stressed my life out. But we learn every day. The next work order that is going to come, I'm going to have terms and conditions that this is, you look at it very well. Don't come and say that this is not what you ordered for. This video is not even for bulk orders. I'm just telling you that have a capacity. You need to be able to build a capacity in your business, so that before you be able to receive something, you must be able to grow to that extent. So what I did was that I showed up every day for my brand, even when it wasn't looking like it, even when it wasn't easy. I still show up. Dear business owner, if you are watching this video, show up for your brand. Don't wait for the days that sales to come in. That's what I did. I was showing up every day, even though there were those sales, and even though it was not easy. And I used hashtag, and I was very consistent on social media. Time people were calling me queen of consistency. Even till now, I'm still consistent. So if you want to get opportunities for your brand or for your business, you have to show up every day. Nobody will come and look for you when you have not posted. You have to blow your own trumpet and show up every single day. That way, you attract opportunities to yourself. You attract people that will invite you. Even get radio invitations, TV. What I'm praying for now is radio invitations, TV, and even more other things. So that's what I did to be able to get invitation for the first time in my life for my bead business. And I'm still running my business, which is Crystal Beads and Accessories. And that will be all about everything in this video. I hope you find this video helpful. I hope I was able to encourage you or to inspire you that you show up every day. Okay, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.